Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm here with Redsoxnets5 on 2+2. Also goes by Dan.
Yeah.
And it's your first time in Vegas, right?
It is my first
Welcome
time
to
in
Vegas,
Vegas.
man.
Thank you.
And how's it been going so far?
It's been a lot of fun. Really glad to be out here. It took me way too long to finally make it, but now that I'm here, it's been a blast.
And you just hit a pretty big score, right?
Yeah, I won the $400 40K at the Win on Thursday? Wednesday? Thursday, I think
Congrats,
it was.
man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Gave you a little trophy. It's a good time.
Sweet. So yeah, I've read this blog for a couple years on 2+2 poker goals and challenges forums, and it's pretty interesting, guys. So I thought I'd get him on here, interview him. So how did you get started in poker?
So I still remember this. My cousin's, it had to be his 12th birthday. I might have been 10 years old or something. He just starts dealing us cards and tells me about this new game that he saw called Texas Hold'em, and obviously I had no idea what was going on, but I knew it seemed like fun. So I started looking into it. I tried to find free sites to play on online. So I started just playing because I just love the game, and eventually started winning some of those Hubble's free rolls on PokerStars. I don't know if you remember those at all, but I'd win $5, bust it, do it again.
Yeah.
It's this slow process of going up and down, and I like to brag that to this day, I've never put any of my own money.
Oh, free rolls?
It's all been from that and spun up.
Pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks.
Cool. So then after that, when did you start thinking about taking it seriously, or actually making a living off of it?
So when I was 18, I actually took 11th place, 12th place in the Turbo Takedown. It was a free roll on PokerStars every month. That was a 3,000 FPP buy-in. So that was a decent amount of rakeback. So they made it $1 million guaranteed prize pool. There'd be 15,000 people in it. So 12th got me 8,000, and I remember the next day I started a job as a camp counselor in the summer where I was going to make $3,000 for the entire summer. I thought, why am I doing this? This is crazy.
Hourly, that's
So I got done with that. That was in 2010 because I was 18 and I just turned 19 that summer. And then I started moving up. I had the bankroll to 5 figures, started playing $100 tournaments on Stars, and Black Friday hit. So I stopped playing that seriously. I just played home games and had fun. And from there I just kind of had fun with it. And then jump forward a few years. I got my degree from college. I did my student teaching. I had the summer off, and instead of looking for jobs, I decided to play poker for a few months with the regulated New Jersey sites, see what happened, and luckily it went well, and I've just been a professional since then.
Awesome, man. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, so around Black Friday, before that, were you ever thinking about taking it seriously, or was that?
Well, I was making money, so I was definitely taking it seriously, and I enjoyed it. As far as going professional went, I was kind of on the fence about that, because I know how hard it is to actually do it that full time. So I said I'd get my degree and then reevaluate.
So you have a plan B.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
That's smart. That's smart. All right. So what have you been up to this year? Or what's your plans for this year?
So this year, I mentioned it a little bit on my thread, but the main goal was to stop the kind of monotonous online grind. I enjoy it, but I've made a decent salary basically the last 2 years, and I feel like I've kind of been coasting since then. So I didn't mind the first year when I was first getting into it and first started playing professionally to just do what I could do and do my best with it. But the second year, the coasting I don't think was great. So I said, I'm either going to start coaching this year, I'm either going to get a backing deal, I'm going to play more live, I'm going to do something that's going to give me a shot to kind of propel myself a little bit.
Move up.
Yeah,
Cool.
So that's basically why I'm here.
Awesome, man. Yeah, so it's a pretty good first trip to Vegas.
Yeah, definitely can't complain. Sites are run good.
So going forward, do you have plans for the rest of the year? Do you have any tournaments you want to visit? Any circuit events or anything like that?
It's a good question. I haven't planned too far ahead in the future. I think I'm definitely going to want to come back out here for the World Series to some extent.
Just for the win drop?
Yeah, play the high roller, get that $1 million buy in there. I'll have to sell a little bit, but definitely play the main event, and hopefully play some of the smaller stuff too, but at the very least, I'm going to play the main.
Awesome, man. And so for like beginning or novice poker players, what would be your top 3 tips?
That's a good question. Top 3 tips. Probably number 1, don't take it so seriously. I don't think that's one I hear very often, but I think it's really important. I mean, I'm always laughing and joking at the table. I think like no matter what level you're at, that can help. That kind of feeling of like looseness and realizing this is just a game, and if you lose, it's okay.
Yeah,
there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah,
win or lose.
have a good time. And I also, as far as that goes, it helps strategically a little bit. I've noticed that people soft play me sometimes when they feel like they're my friend, like they know they should bet a river, and it's against me, and I like you, I'll check. And that's a really cool thing to have happen.
Yeah.
You know, for all the flack that Daniel DeGrano gets, I think he's really figured that out pretty well. Second tip, you can be the best poker player in the world, and if you don't have bankroll management, you'll be busto and no one's ever heard of you. So just make sure you manage the bankroll right. Now, if you're a recreational player and you have a job and you make money, I mean, have fun with it. You don't have to have this strict bankroll management where you only use 1% of your roll to do. Like, just go have fun if that's what you want to do. But if you're going to be a professional, you really need to have that bankroll management down pat. Third tip, let's think. I guess be humble and always try to keep learning. I'll be the first one to admit that I've got a long, long way to go. I mean, I'm never going to become the best player ever. Well, maybe, but like, I'm gonna try. But I'm always going to be open to listening to people who are better than me. And if I am the best, then I'll listen to the second best player when he thinks that. But I'm never gonna act like I've got this figured out, because there's always things that are changing. The strategy's always changing, and just stay humble.
Absolutely, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, so you're also a runner too, like myself.
Yep.
So, you got any plans this year as far as running?
That is another good question. I wanted to make sure I really kept in shape and was running, if not every day, close to every day. It's really slipped up. I got sick and took a week off, and then had a tough time getting back into the rhythm. And then I came here, and it's been in the 70s in New Jersey and in the 40s in Las Vegas, so I've lost that motivation to get out in the nice weather. But yeah, hopefully the rest of this trip I run a little bit, and then to at least complete a half marathon this year, I guess would be a pretty good goal to finish that up.
Definitely. All right. So I'll link up his 2+2 thread below. Any other like social media sites you want to?
I'm on all of them.
You can find it in your thread probably.
Yeah, Twitter, Redsoxnets5. A bunch of boring, mundane stuff. But go and check it out. Go for it.
Cool. Also, I wanted to give you a book.
Oh.
My appreciation.
Thanks, man.
It's Mastery by
Whoa.
Robert Greene. It's pretty good.
Sweet.
That's probably goes along with like the being humble and learning to improve.
Thank you, man.
It's pretty dense.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah, thanks for your time, man.
Appreciate it.